Good evening, guys. So, in the last class, so today will be the live session 11. Okay, let it come. Okay, so live session 11 for this Geographic Information System course. In the last class, I have covered hands on the data generation from different platforms like USGS, Google Earth, Bhuvan. So like that we have gone through, and then how to do georeferencing, which I have told you in my previous classes, and I have located one Chennai region that survey of India map using georeferencing into the our QGIS, and then vector layer creation, how to create vector layer, and then metadata attribute table, how to look on these things, and then some vector functions like dissolve, merge, buffer, clip, so such functions using the toolbox tools, and then how the function will work. Okay, someone is okay. How the raster function will work, like merging, stacking, and some introduction over the R tools. And I have covered on this map of India population and USGS, DEM data collection, Lancet data, Bhuvan, and some of the R tools. This I have covered in my previous class. In today's class, as per this week module, I am going to cover what are the open source software, what are their functionality, features, how the JIDAL will be working, how what library it is focusing over, how the OGR. JIDAL is Geospatial Data Abstraction Library. That is a powerful library generally for raster. We used to work with raster datasets. Similarly, for vector data, we are having OpenGIS Simple Feature Reference Implementation module. So that is called as OGR. The both JIDAL and OGR is the open source geospatial data of this uh, uh, open source software, and with the set of the command line, like if we have to work on the coding like R or Python, so they are having as a library into those you can say coding softwares, and then that released under MIT or X style open source license. So they are having with that. And then with the example of these data sets, I am going to cover this Open Geospatial Consortium for today's lecture. So okay, let before starting this open source data history and the background, I want to just ask, do you guys have any question regarding, because the course is going to be an end. So if you have any question for this today's class, you please ask. I guess this is the second last week of this course. If you want me to perform any analysis, so you let me know. I will work upon in QGIS or something. So, well, the session should be interactive, guys. You guys should ask some problems if you have. Anyone? Interpolation. Interpolation of what you want? Okay, like last time we had this IMD data, right? Rainfall data values, stations, but we don't have rainfall values. So if we have like well data or rainfall data, we can interpolate those values. Like if we don't have in between values, so that will goes. What we are going to do, we are taking the shape file, that is a vector format, of the well data or rainfall stations, and then we are going to use interpolation technique in our QGIS platform, and we are going to interpolate the values in between the station, because we generally have in a particular area few stations. So for that few stations, what we are going to do, we are going to interpolate. So let's see how to do interpolation, and I will check what are the data is with me. So based upon that, we will work upon these things. Okay. So let's bring in the last class. Okay. Just give me a minute. I have saved some file of this well data. Let me check once. Yeah. Okay, I'll bring it here and I will see what it is through the attribute table. So I'll go to layers, I'll go to add layer, add vector layer to add this IMD station, because you can see here these are all shapefile vector format. So I'll use vector layers. Okay, buffering, just a minute guys. Or you can bring it from here itself, like you have to select the shape files, and I just want to see what are the datas are with me. So I will keep it in my uh, QGIS directly. So it will come, I guess. Yeah. See how it has distorted. You can see this map. Tell me what reason it is we are facing this issue. What can be done for resolving this problem? Any idea, guys?
No.
See what happened, if you see the when I have opened this QGIS, it is having the projection. You see this speaks about the projection system ESRI 102012. This is the projection system allotted. But generally we used to work upon the projection system WGS 1984. So let's change the projection of our this comes like whatever projection you might be working priorly on your QGIS. When you open suddenly and when you bring your file, it falls on the that you can say projection system. So what will I do? I don't want to work upon this, or else I have to go and change for each of my shapefile, which will be a tedious task. So what I'm going to do, I first open my QGIS again, discard these changes, and see now the projection system is EPGS 4326. You're seeing my pointer. So here you see this. Are you able to see, guys? So here it has been changed. Now I'm going to bring my layers. Add layer, vector layer. I'll go with this, and then select my vector data which I have, IMD weather data. So whatever data in shapefile, like if you have point data, then only you will interpolate, right? So you just bring it here. See now, it came nicely, correct? So I want to see what are the features are there input this into this file. So I'll go to right click. I'll go to open attribute table. When I go, I'll be able to see say, there is no, you can say, no value for that. To interpolate any well data or IMD data or any other point data, whatever you have, with latitude longitude, you need to have some values of this rainfall, because this is IMD, Indian meteorological data. That's why it should have this value, but I don't have, other than latitude longitude, I don't have any other z values, you can say, to show. So this can't be used here. Okay, in my Indian state, do I have anything? But this is no, other than age. In the last class, sorry, I have done a mistake. Last time I should have taken the sum of the total ages. Then I would have plotted the map. which is a bit error. That's why this states are not showing the correct map. So I just want to tell you, you can do like, what you have to do for that, you have to add one column from here. See, one open field calculator is there. So we'll go to open field calculator. We'll add one, create a new field. When I create a new field, I will name it as all, because all ages I will consider. And then it should be a decimal, no, it should be a whole number, right? Not decimal number, integer. So I'm just increasing my output field length, keeping 30. And then what I have to do, I want to just make this table. So okay, I just want to give the equation for this. What are the rows? No, columns. No, I will go here. I'll add one, just one column. Then I will give my equation. So I'll go to one. Okay, I have to toggle editing on. Then only you'll be able to edit anything. I'll do toggle editing on. I'll do add field. When I do add field, it will ask you the name. So all ages. This I missed last time. That's why I'm covering. After that, I'll bring some well data and I'll interpolate and I'll show you the interpolation. So it will be the whole number. So I'll just increase the length so that it will not remove any additional. So what I did, I have added one column. You see here, all ages column here, it has been added. You are able to see this column have been added. Now I want to give an equation into this column. How I will do? I will go to open field calculator, which I have opened earlier. So I have one existing field. Which field? So I'll tick on this. I don't want to create new field. So I tick on this. I'll select my field, which is all ages. Okay. Then then I want to give the expression. It should be, yeah. I'm seeing my column so that I'll be able to feed those names here. So map layers. Yeah, field value option is there. So what will I do? I'll do equals to, I want to add this four ages, like less than 20, 20 to 35, 35 to 60, greater than 60. So in all ages, I'm going to take all this column. I'll bring it here. I'll do plus, do plus. I use this operators only. Then add it, add it. So it will give me, see here, the preview will show you the, is it are whatever equation you have fed into this column, is it going to take or not. If it is, if there is any error, it will show you the red mark here. So we didn't make, see here how expression is invalid. So I have given one bracket here to just make it as an equation. I'll do okay. After doing, you understood what I did? I made a column, additional column, using this toggle edit, keeping toggle editing on, then only you will be able to change in any attribute. That's why I have on this toggle editing, I have added one field. I have given the expression. How I have given? In the field value, you are going to get all the columns whatever you are having in your attribute table. From there, I have made this sum of all these four ages which I am having here. I'll do okay. See, now it has been calculated here. See, this column have been calculated here. Like that, if we are having any different length of roads or pipelines or you can say power network, like electricity or something. So we can feed, we will be having different column for different reason. To want, if we want to get the total length, how we'll do, we'll make a column, we'll feed the equation in our open attribute table, open field calculator, and then we'll be able to get the, we'll feed the equation. After doing okay, you'll be getting all the, no need to do whole calculation for one column, for one equation it will be giving you all values. So like that we can do. So this I have gave. Here also I want to check. Okay. Okay, so I am having this, both are same layers only, so I am removing one. So this I fit. Now I have to off this toggle editing. When you are off, it will ask you whatever changes you made, you want to save, just do save. And then I want to change this attribute of my, uh, okay, let me keep it off because I'm working on the ages. So I'll go to this uh, features, this property, layer property of this India states. I'll do what? I'll change the symbology category. Category based upon what? All ages. Okay. What, which column I have created. And I'll do classify. When I do classify, then only all layers will be loading. Okay. So you'll be able to see different layers. So do apply. So you'll be able to, when you do apply, it will be coming here. You're able to see the change here. And then I want to make the diagram which I have done last time, pie chart showing this ages. It will show, no issues. So I'll do okay. Okay, I have to add this attribute, sorry. In pie chart I want to add this because I want to show different age group in a particular state. And then label also we can give label based upon the single name. Label will be based upon the name of the state, which is admin name. You want to check which column it is falling, you just have to go to, I didn't do apply, that's why it's not appearing here. Go to open attribute table, you check the name of the different states are coming in admin name column. Okay, so I'm going to feed this. Layer name will be, sorry, go to right click, go to property, go to layer, you should give single label admin name. Oh, okay. Pie chart, see it, I did cancel, that's why it gone. So again I'll do, sorry, this is not that, diagram, pie chart, I'll add again. And then symbology is fine, I'll do apply. You have to click on apply, then you do okay. See, now it is coming. See, last time it was not showing na properly, now it is showing. Now the name also will be showing. I'll change the placement of this name legends. So how to change? I'll go to labels. In that this placement option is there. So you can change wherever you want to keep. So around centroid, no, I want to keep it on outside the polygon, no, on the using perimeter, but it will be on the curved, free angled. Okay, let me see. If I do apply, it will show me. Just a minute. If I do apply and okay, see how it is coming at an, see now other states name is showing, because what happening with your pie chart, it is going to cover because both of the option is on your centroid. So that's where the name of the states were not appearing. Have you understood why this problem is coming? So it's not looking good. Again, I will change the placement of both this thing. Go to property placement. I want to change is on horizontal offset of the centroid, so it won't hamper. So wherever we want to keep, see here one option is there. You can select. So I want to keep at the, not at the center. It can be a side like left corner. So I just gave this option and I'll do apply. For pie chart also I want to change the placement. So it's over centroid. It's okay. One I change, so no problem. I will do okay. Now you can see, now it will be appearing at the left corner. I will decrease the size of pie chart first. Size option is there. I'll do 10. I'll do apply. I'll do okay. So now it is somewhat okay. So like that you have to zoom in, zoom out, you have to scroll, then you'll be able to get, see, name is there. It's not like you did not mention and it won't show. It will be there, but sometimes it got hidden due to another layer or due to another feature of this map. So no need to worry. Okay. So like that we have to do. And for this population, to know different population, the symbology you have categorized based upon all ages. So I want to change this random color, means dark color or okay, I want to change this. So the value, the classification should be based upon the higher. You can see the lesser population having the light darker value, and okay, I'll change this again. Want to keep it larger population with red color or lower population with the blue color. So you can see the Uttar Pradesh and this Maharashtra and this region will be having the larger population, and the, so this will be showing you the different color. You can make it, or we can change this classification option also when we go to graduated. So when we classify here, it will ask how many number of classes you want. Here so many options are there. If you do single symbol, it won't give you any classification. When you give categorize, it will give all discrete values. When you do graduated, it will ask you how many number of classes you want to categorize. So 5 classes are there. So equal count, or you want to give logarithmic or equal. So I want to give equal interval. So in 5 classes, here you can change. I want to, if I want to change 8 classes, it will change. I will do apply. See, it can change. So you can see here. So like this it is. So let's keep 5 itself. No problem. This is, I'm changing this. Okay. So yellow will be your highest population and blue will be the lower population. So like this we can make the map, or based upon your own color interest you can select and you can give, no issues. So here you can see the symbology of your color. Here you can see the symbology of your this pie chart, which is showing you different age groups. Okay, any doubt guys into this? Now and then you have to go to map
No,
layout.
ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, you can go to map layout and you can prepare the map as I have told in my previous classes. Now I'm okay. Now I'm interested. Now I want to off all these things. How to? I don't want to see different varieties of pie chart or something. So I will go to diagram. I'll just keep no diagram. So I'll do okay. So it, see here the states names are appearing clearly. It is hidden by pie chart. So now I'll bring my this layer. Okay, I'll bring one more India state so that it will be a clearer map. So India state is there. I'll bring it to my QGIS. So I'll off this layer. So this layer I will categorize. Go to symbology. Go to categorization. Go to classify. No, I have to select which option. So I have to give here the class name will be okay, admin name. Then I'll click on classify it. Then it will classify in different states. So now I want to change the symbology of IMD weather data. So I'll go to symbology. I'll do categorize based upon what? Based upon different stations. So I'll select this. I'll do classify high number. So it is saying me high number of classes 2046 entries are there. So I'm not interested. I don't want to give this much high number. I will go with the district wise as I have done in my previous class, and I'll give it, I'll do apply or okay. So now you can see here, now it has been categorized. So India state, I'm keeping it normal color, no categorization, then only will be able to see single symbology with this. You can select only you want outline. If you want to change the outline color from black to some other color, green color or yellow color, keep it. Okay, so you can see here how it will be appearing. So like that you can make it. For interpolation, I don't have values of these things. Let me check if I have any data regarding that. I'll tell you about the interpolation also. Okay. Okay, then what we will do, we will just give some values to our station. Now I want to see for a whole India, if you do, it will take a lot of time in my QGIS and or in your also. It will load. So better I want to clip it. I have clipped the Tamil Nadu boundary already. So what I'm going to do, I'm just keeping or Chennai shapefile is there. I will just bring this shapefile. I can go with my layer option and I can bring it, add layer, add vector layer. I have this Chennai shapefile. It will be good to work upon smaller area. I'll go to Chennai shapefile. I'll add this layer. So now it is, see, if you want to see how where is the layer, you right click, zoom to layer. See how smaller the region is, but it is covering only two wells. With the two wells, if you do two IMD station, sorry. So if you do two IMD station, it will be very like uh, it won't be that much visible. So I'm going to select the Tamil Nadu. Let me get this layer of Tamil Nadu. I'll do. Is it fine to you? Are you getting what I'm doing? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So what I did, I'm not going with Chennai shapefile. I'll remove this layer. How to remove any layer? You have to right click and go to remove layer. You'll do okay. So now see, it's having good number of stations. So now I have this map. What will I do? I'll just off this India this shapefile because I have already Tamil Nadu region. Now I have to clip this IMD stations of the Tamil Nadu boundary to another shapefile. To do that, I have to go to open attribute table of this IMD station, and here I have to select this station which is falling in Tamil Nadu. We can search it from here, show the feature option, or uh, we can select as per the stations district. Okay, so here you can see different district of different states are there. For Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, West Godavari, I have to take out. So what will I do? Going like this, it's a tedious work. So I'll do select feature option. Here there are select feature. Select feature by polygon, by freehand, by radius. So I'll just select feature simply. I will select what and all data is falling in. See how this rainfall data, stations are I am collecting. So I'll select whatever it is falling into this study region. I'll do control and I'll select other regions also so that this selected files shape stations will be appearing in my uh, okay. I have to do, wait, select by polygon. If I do okay, then I have to select with the polygon. Okay. And now I'm going to make a normal rough polygon to get this data. Okay. Selected. So here the option I have chosen select by polygon. So wherever it is falling, it's easy to me to select this region and bring it out, the stations. Then I will feed some value and I will show you the interpolation of this IMD station. Okay, just a hypothetical work I'm going to do. Okay, so you understood this is the alternative way of if you don't, if you are not having, and if you have big data, how you will be able to clip it. So now what I'm doing, I'm just taking out this Tamil Nadu wells. If I have a smaller region, it will be good to me. Like Chennai region is only covering three stations. You saw, right? But this is having whole state. So I am selecting like this. Now you can see only Tamil Nadu have been selected. Now what will I do? I'll go to IMD weather, go to attribute table. When you open, you will be able to see here one option you can see. Wait, let me just keep it properly. You can see show all feature. I will go here and select show selected feature. So it will only show me what are the features are falling in this what region I have selected. So what will I do? I will now close it. I'll do right click here. Here one option is export. Save feature as. Save selected feature as whatever I have selected. This I want to bring it to another shapefile. Like that, if we want to get in from this is the vector style of doing all these things. If we have raster, there is one other option like extraction or clipping tool we have to use. But for vector, if you want to get any feature, you have to go to attribute table or you have to select as I have selected using this selection toolbox. And I am going to bring it in my another file. So I'll make a shape file of this is Tamil Nadu, right? So I am going to take Tamil Nadu IMD stations. I'll make it. I'll do OK. I don't want to change anything. I'll do OK. So now you can see this is showing in another color. Now I am going to off my IMD weather. You can see only this Tamil Nadu, this IMD stations are there. Now what will I do? I'll go here. Now I want to add one more column to give some value. First I'll open, okay, let me open my Excel. So I'll just give some random values. Okay. Now this is the way I will be going to show you how to bring it from attribute table to, okay, just a minute guys.
Ma'am, one option is then we create one dot CSV file in Excel. Then we upload
Yeah, that's what I
APIs.
was willing to do. But for CSV, I need na this latitude longitude. So I'm going to
Yes, good,
import
good.
my latitude longitude, and then but my Excel is not supporting here. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Preparing installation. Okay. So let it work. Now what I'm going to do, I want to import this latitude longitude because without latitude longitude, you're not able to locate these things. So I'm going to prepare one CSV. But for CSV, let my Excel open. Okay. I will open. I will open another one. Excel. Yeah, yeah, this is working now. Okay. I'll go to my. Okay. Let it be. So I'll select all of the feature. How I will select? I'll go here. When you keep the toggle editing, so you'll select all these layers from here. You can do select all also. Yeah, all got selected. Now you have to right click anywhere, or you just keep control C in your do control C in your keyboard and paste it here. Paste it just simply. See, all column came. Or else I will do like this. So it will feed the values. Now I'm interested in only the district names. I'm not interested in serial number and all these things. I will remove all these columns. I just want delete district name, station name, classes. What is this classes? Nothing is there. Okay, I don't want this column also. I'll delete this column. I'm having latitude, longitude, station name, district name. Now I will give some rainfall data because it is having weather rainfall information. So, okay, let me give a search first. If it is available, we can download directly. Yeah. So I just want to see the general values of that for different reason. Actual in mm. This is C 18/4/2023 data. If I get this data, it will be good to me. I'll just feed in. It will show you some reasonable image. Just a minute. Okay, let's keep it around. Okay, I'll give any hypothetical value as I have told. So let's give any values for this interpolation around. Okay, why it's going away? Are you able to see my screen? You are presenting. Okay, okay. Let me feed these values. So I'm just keeping like 50, 75, 80. I'm just giving some random values, okay? Just some. If you have such kind of data, you'll be how you will work. So I just copy. Just giving the random value, seeing in general the range it may fall. Okay. So if you have such kind of value, you just prepare your Excel sheet with your latitude and longitude. Okay, fine. Then your station names are also not needed here because we have already these shapefile. I'll removing this shapefile. I just want to keep rainfall in make column. So like this, you will be having such kind of information with you. Now, what will I do? I'll do save as, convert it into CSV. I'll save into my the file which I made, data file for this course. So datasets class. So I'll save it as imdkn. Okay, I'll make it as CSV. and then I'll save it here. Okay, now I want to bring it in my QGIS of the shapefile. So I'll go to layers, go to add layer, delimited text layer. Go there, bring my saved this file where I have saved imdtn, do open. So it will take itself CSV point coordinates. Okay, so it is showing, see what is the sample data is there. It is showing me here latitude, longitude, rainfall. I'll do what? Add. I'll do close. But when you have, like what I did, I already have the shape file. I just want to get this rainfall in that's why I've created. So you have to again, because you have imported as comma delimited file, you have to again export it, save feature as shape file, then it will come as a shape file. So station, now I'll make it as a data because I'm having the information. Do okay. Any doubt, guys? Saved as layer it is showing. I'll add this vector layer. Check where I have saved. Tamil Nadu data. Database format. Okay. I will again do export feature as history shapefile, file name. Okay. Here it is showing invalid projection. That's why it didn't appear. I'll do WGS84 and then I'll do okay. Okay. Some information it is asking. Just a minute. I will check in my files. Saved in data. Tamil Nadu. Here only I have saved this Excel sheet. Okay, this is here. Okay. Let me bring again this comma delimited file. And go to layers, add layer, delimited file, file name. Okay. Yeah, sorry. So this here you have to mention point coordinate when you have, when you here we I have given earlier, I it has been a mistake, no geometry. When you give point coordinate, it will ask you x field will be your longitude, y field will be your latitude. Then it itself will take, then you do add layer. Now you close it. Now you see here it came. Okay, so you can see it came here. Now I can remove these two layers because it's not going to be used. Now you can see in this shapefile you are having the rainfall values as this. I what I did, I have brought from Excel to CSV. CSV I brought here. From CSV I have exported this map as a shapefile, giving mentioning the projection and the point coordinates when I was bringing it here. Then now I have this rainfall values. Now I'll go to interpolation, right? So here you can see the here you have to go through processing toolbox. Okay, So here you will be able to see this IDW interpolation or whatever interpolation. So which vector layer having the data of values, like here I am working on the rainfall data. So attribute, which attribute you want to work upon. So rainfall, not latitude longitude. I am working on rainfall. If we are having well data, we are working on the well water table. So now use, you have to take here, use Z coordinate for interpolation, because that will be your elevation or water this rainfall depth. Mm, then this will be showing you added. Now see, it will ask you the extent or the output raster. This we need not to give, like we can give like extent as Tamil Nadu region. You can select any of this. If you don't give also, it will take that only, or else it make a general square box of your particular region. So I am selecting, I want it in my Tamil Nadu boundary. So it will take the latitude and longitude of your extent. Now I'll save this file, naming as interpolation. Tamil Nadu boundary interpolation. Okay, we were run. It will just take few seconds and then close it. Okay, okay. Maybe some data issue is there. Okay, let me check some other tool, because sometimes this interpolation won't support. So I'll go to raster. I want to do interpolation. Okay, because QGIS is an open tool, so sometimes it will support your things with one tool. Sometimes as per our data na, it will not give you the results. So yeah, you should know from where, as sir also told, in such open source software we should know where the tool will be, and we have to go and bring it, the tools, in our interface. So you should be aware of these things. So sometimes it works well, because my data is, I have taken hypothetical data, that's why some error is coming. Let me check some another interpolation from the browsing toolbox. If you don't get this browsing toolbox, guys, you go to your view option. Here toolbar option is there. So from there, panel option is there. Here you can select the browser. So tick the browser, you will be getting this browsing toolbox. Or this is the browser, sorry, the processing toolbox. So this is the processing toolbox. Okay. So then you'll be getting this. It is not here. Interpolation. Sorry, interpolation. Okay. Yeah, it is having IDW interpolation. So I'm working on the vector layer. Okay, let's check with this vector interpolation. So I want to work upon this IMD data and rainfall values. Just saving as. Let's see it will work or not. Some error is coming. Okay. Some error is coming with this. Okay. Let me try some another interpolation method. If any of it will work, it will be good to me. So linear interpolation. Extent will be the Tamil Nadu region. Okay. I'll save as a inter one do run. Uh, Okay. Okay, let me give some projection because with raster we need to have a proper projection. So Tamil Nadu falls in the region of 44N. Okay, 44, 43N of projected coordinate system, UTM zone. So maybe sometimes it happens this interpolation needs some projection. So I'm going to give, so like that you can face such problems. So how you will tackle? So to tackle this issue, now we will check both the projection. To work with raster, you should be aware. So I'm going to information, property table, information. You're having the WGS geographic coordinate system. Now I want to project it. What will I do? Save layer as export layer. I just give the location here. Tamil Nadu projected file. I have to project both the shape file of this region and the IMD this weather data also. So I'll just write projected. Okay. I'll give the projection WGS 44N I'm giving as per this Tamil Nadu region. So it got projected. Now I'll project this IMD-TN also. Go export it, save feature as. So I'll give uh, Tamil Nadu IMD project. So you should know where your region is falling. I'm just giving based upon my idea. So now see this the two projected layer have been generated. Now you can see this study this region is you can see this too. It is showing you this is the Tamil Nadu boundary. This projected one will show you the this okay WGS UTM zone projection, but the coordinates are not appearing properly. Okay, because when we project, it should look the projection should look with the proper latitude and longitude. You are able to see this extent. This is not correct extent actually. So what mistake is happening? Okay. So I have saved this all file. Now I am just going to I just want to bring it again. I'm discarding these files are there in my because we have saved all the shape files. So no worries. I'll do discard. I'll again bring my files. Go to layers, add vector layer. This projected one I'm going to bring from this Tamil Nadu. I have given Tamil Nadu IMD projection and Tamil Nadu projected region. I'll select both. I'll add it. Now you will see this image. Now if I go to property, okay, okay, still not proper. If I want to see the okay rainfall values are like this. Okay, latitude longitude is appearing fine here. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me give the projection once. If it this IDW one, if it works, then we are going fine. If not, then some issue with the extent is there. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, points. Then extent will be the study area and okay, let it run. Anyone have tried this interpolation? Like anyone have got the proper interpolated map? Malay, have you done this
No,
task?
ma'am, haven't tried. Oh,
Okay. No, see, for me it's like don't know what is happening here. Why? Uh, in general, it should work. It should work. I have worked. Or else, other option. Okay, one search toolbox was there, right? Okay. I'm leaving this task. I cancelled it. I will again check once the processing toolbox. Okay, we go to processing toolbox. Sometime QGIS won't support. I want to close my QGIS and I will open again. Will open. Give me a minute. What issue is there? I'm not understanding. You understood how to import this Excel sheet, a CSV file to your QGIS.
yes.
Yeah. Uh, it should work well. I Okay, I'm closing this task. It will take some time. Then I have kept open one another QGIS. So it will give bugs to you people. Have you tried QGIS in your desktop? I'm having some different versions also, so I can go with any other version. Let's see if it works on that version. So open source platform is having this good options, like you can have different versions of same software. As sir also have thought. So I have two, three versions. Sometimes it supports in another version because prior version used to be reliable. I have opened this 3.18 where we are working. We have worked. Now I'm currently opening 3.16. Let's see how it goes. Okay. By the time I want to cover the PPT because time is also running. So let it open. I will show you the interpolation. Okay. Don't worry. I will show you definitely. It's closing and another is opening. It will take some time. So let's cover the today's lecture. So I was telling you the history behind the open source software. In general, it has started from Unix. Like 1970s, it has started the operating system developed at Bell Labs. Later, all this have intellectual property rights and all this thing. They have closes the code rights and all. They did not. The open source will be like, you know what is the physics behind that, you are aware of what course it is taking, which software is working well, or you are open to explore that software without any license, without any payment. So it has been later the Richard Stallman found the Free Software Foundation in 1983, and then it has further continued. Now 1998 we are working on this kind of open source software from Netscape release Navigator in source. So like that we have introduced the open source software interfaces from 1970 onwards. The open source software having the developments like stages, like first the main core developer used to be there, who develops the code of this software and prepare the one by one documentation or the patcher to solve the bug, to resolve any issue if it comes, what solution you can go for, and then it will further go to the maintainer if they want to you can advance the version, like as you are seeing this open source GIS QGIS software having different newer versions, but we will stick with the stable versions. So like that, the open source software development has been taken place. It means, see, the open source software generally means like free redistribution and the access to end product design. No license fee should be there. Free download and use. Like anyone can go to QGIS platform as you guys have installed in your system. Freely it is available. You have installed as per your Windows and you have run this model, this software. So this all feature will be there with the open source software. The important points, as sir has discussed, I have taken from sir's slides only. Like, as there are number of top corporate open source developers, like which are freely giving their platforms to work with, and they will be advancing for different in different years and month wise. So sun is also one of the linux based open source software where uses linux. And then it is apple is also having the core mac operating system servers, and it is also openly available. Generally the operating system is called as darwin. And the open sourcing, the quicktime streaming servers, open play network gaming toolkits are also available with the apple. IBM also having, it uses the developed apache and linux based system, created the secure mailer and other software on alpha workers. So these people, some I have just mentioned some of the top corporate sector which is providing open source platforms. The active state, you see the perl python toolkits like kind of things are there. The open source operating systems are like fedora, red hat and netbsd. You can download such software freely. You can go to that manual, some documentation will be there with that, and you can yourself run. Some of them is for image processing, some of them is for coding. With the code you are able to run your you can say you can feed any data and you can get the output, but you should be aware of how you will be going to tackle your problem with your data sets. So you can download with the software, their documentation will also be there. So these are the open source systems. Like some programming tool, as sir has taught in the class, like php is very popular engine behind the live content world wide web, on the world wide web. So the languages generally we will be, as per the current scenario, will be going with the perl python tcl tk. And this gnu is compiler and the tool. Okay, so which is having like gcc make auto configuration etc. So it's some important points like open offices, which this all are speaking about the open source software. Okay, so for word processing, spreadsheet presentation, graphics, so these kind of open offices will be there. You can download such free available software. Like they are having the features like available in many languages, like store all the data and the international open standard format, read and write the files, as what are the like ms office will do. You can download and use it freely, no charge. So neo office is also there for word processing, spreadsheet presentation, drawing, database. So these options freely available. Open source automated library system is also there. Okay, so there is no need to install the software or purchase expensive computer hardware. Generally, if we go for a particular software which is highly developed and things like that, so they will be asking for money to pay, or you have to get the license, you have to pay for the license. So such kind of tools, if you are aware of, you'll be downloading freely, you'll be working on. So that itself is a good exploration. If you want to work upon these kind of softwares, you will be introducing with the interface, you'll be introducing the new way of easier way of working on your data sets or outputs. The open source software is like web browser is also one of the software like mozilla firefox, which we are using in general. I generally used to prefer mozilla for browsing, and chrome and all these things. And the digital collection management like dspace, if you have to collect your files, greenstone, so these are all file management or collection you can say open source software. Like In terms of raster analysis, you are having JDALs, OSM for vector, this QGIS, grass. Like grass is also like what I have showed in my processing toolbox. You might have seen this grass option is also there. So it also works upon the GIS data sets, and this post GIS, and this R is also one of the software where which sir has introduced for a week. In that we can also bring install these packages and library. We can do analysis. So R or Python will work, will help us to move or to do processing, our processing which we are doing for a particular vector or raster in our QGIS in a faster manner. Like last time someone have asked this question to me, which I have answered also. So to to do your computation in a faster or easier manner. So, and then you are having open source software for image mapping. So the open source software like OSIM sir taught like C++, but it is having the background of C++ coding software library that provides the advanced remote sensing and image processing and geospatial functionality. Includes orthorectification. Orthorectification means, you know what is orthorectification? Means you are having the GIS like satellite imagery or photograph of a particular region which has been taken from a particular elevation or a altitude, like from aerial photography. So what happens sometimes due to some oblique collection of imagery, or due to improper you can say intervals, you'll be having the difference between the top of the building or any tree or any other you can say any other thing which is on the earth surface, and the top of these things and the bottom of that particular object is not falling on the same lat long. So to make it or modify this thing, because one object should fall on the particular latitude longitude, like as we are taking stations. So stations is a very small thing, okay. If we talk about any building, so the top of the building and the bottom of the building will fall on different lat long, it won't be correct image processing or mapping. So that's why we used to do ortho rectification, which help us to make it to bring it at the same latitude longitude which is correctly you can say located on the GIS. So precise terrain correction and rigorous census model, very large mosaicing. Mosaicing means when we have, as I have downloaded from Bhuvan, two tiles, right? Bhuvan or Lancet, I have downloaded two tiles. Then for the particular Chennai region, I have masked it. What I did, I have went to mosaicing, means I have just mask the two so that it will cover my study region which is Chennai, okay. So that's why it's called as mosaicing. So like that, if we have number of image with us, not one image or two image, if we have 50 image with us, 100 image with us, so how to mosaic at a time? So this will do easily OSIM. And a cross sensor fusion, a wide range of map projection and datum. You can project proper datum for a different imageries, and large range of commercial or government data formats you might be dealing. So it will be easier to work upon such kind of software which is openly available without paying any penny. So the function of GDAL is one of the tool which is widely used for the raster analysis. So with the GDAL tool, you can do report the information about the file like metadata, copy the raster file, control the output formats of that. So GDAL will be very efficient tool to work with your raster dataset. Warp the image. Warping means to provide the projection, a new coordinate system. Convert the nearly black and white borders to exact values. So we can check the values also. As I told you, for raster, what tool we are using to get the information? There is one I tool. I option is there. I showed you the tool from this QGIS interface. I will show you again. The contour of this dem, if we have dem, I will show you how to make the contour. Okay, after interpolation, if time pertains, we will work upon the contour mapping, because I already have downloaded some Landsat or some data from dem data from USGS. Yeah, and then like we can do such kind of functionality. So grass, like when I open in my QGIS, you might be seeing one QGIS of the same version will ask you with the grass or without grass, because not it won't ask without grass, but one will be showing you the QGIS, other will be showing you the QGIS with grass if you download. But you should have installed those things properly, then only it will appear. So for me, it will ask in general. So with grass, so it is having one tool naming as GRASS, which is Geographic Resource Analysis Support System, which will be commonly referred as GRASS. So it will be helpful for geospatial analysis and data management for image processing, graphics. So this tool is also having number of options for analysis, map making, and spatial modeling and visualization. So this tool will be available for complex analysis of the raster data sets. So the functionality of this GRASS is like it is processing the image, raster analysis, vector analysis option is also there, point analysis, models, and it will import, display, import, and export is also there. You can go to the this documentary of this GRASS also, where you can find the help section. You, whatever task you are interested in which way you are going to take the help of this GRASS function, you will be able to get from the document, and you'll be able to work upon these things. Okay, QGIS, which we are working currently, the QGIS is a user friendly interface. This all I am talking about the open source platform or softwares tool for the manipulation of geographic data. Geographic data, why we are telling, because we are interested in the particular location, like what I was doing without location, without latitude, longitude, or projection, how you will be working on these kind of software. So that's why it's called geographical data. It is official project of QSGO, open source, what is it, OSGO, which is open source geospatial foundation. Okay, so available under GNU general public license. So it won't ask you to give any money if you are installing. It is free to download, free to install in any of the Windows system, Linux system, and Mac system. And sir talked about some fraxet, some question was related to that, so I have covered this topic. Fragstats are like a spatial pattern analysis program for categorical maps. Like it simply quantifies the aerial extent and spatial configuration of patches within a landscape. If you have different features, different landscape features like agriculture, like industrial or border body, road maps, so it will categorize those things in a map, whatever classes you have. So fragment it means like it is going to do fragmentation or like classification. So it doesn't limit the scale or the extent. So landscape subject to of the landscape subject to analysis, whatever analysis you want to perform in the particular landscape for different classes or different feature in that particular reason. So this tool will help you to analyze the frag states. Output data it will be generally in ASCII or text document. So you have to manipulate this data using any database management program. So rescale the matrix or convert it into their other units, like different shape files, like that you can do. And some more important points related to the development and maintenance of the open source data, like license management is easier, no need to do. If you want to get the advanced version, you just directly go to the platform, you have to install and just copy and start working on that. No worries with, if you see, if you have the software with setup, you can copy in your pen drive, you can provide to any other person, it won't ask. Because in general, when the license software used to be there, it will ask you IDs, it will ask you the membership or payment if you are going to copy in another system. So no risk of another point is no risk of illegal copies or license audits. Anti-piracy measure like CD key. In general, when we keep license softwares or something, it will ask the CD or any other product key or product activation key types. So these things won't bother for the open source software maintenance. One more question was there related to the web processing services WPS. It provides the access to calculate or model which operates on spatially reference data. Spatially reference means it is properly projected on the GIS platform on the globe. So web processing services. Okay, this tool will be there. The principle and right with the open source software, as sir has mentioned, any user.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you just bring your previous slide? Just
Okay. This one, right?
previous slide.
Yeah.
Just previous slide.
Okay.
WPS. No, not this one. Next.
Okay.
Next. WPS, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. This one,
Not
right?
this one.
Okay.
Yes, web processing service.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, I thought you might be asking for this. Okay, it has been opened. Let me check once. I want to bring my. Shall I complete my PPT and come here?
Okay,
Just
ma'am.
okay. Yeah, just few slides are there. Okay. So, principle and rights with this open source software, like yeah. So any user can fix the bug. Like if you are facing any issue, if you are aware of this physics behind or coding behind it, whatever it will be like, Python or R, so you will be able to resolve the bug. So open source is freely user can decide for themselves. Sometimes these kind of interfaces openly, if they are having their own community, like openly, they if you go to their pages, they'll be having some community group. So you have to involve. If you get any doubt, see, the class will be going to India in the coming week. So if you further have any doubt, you can contact, or if you want to contact with the particular people of this open source community software, their platform itself is having their own group. You can go, you can ask your own question. If there is any email ID, you can refer to those people. A large community of motivated generous programmers works together, and they will handle your own issues, your own problem, whatever you are facing. They will revert you back, but it will take some time, but they will definitely revert you back. This used to happen with the open source communities. Okay, so you, whenever you download any open source software or you go to this kind of platforms to get there, you just search for the community page. It will be there for sure. So, and the information that describe the data. This already I have taught you in two of my classes regarding this metadata. What is that? The data of the data, or information about the data, like time, place, condition, coordinate system, extent, so many things. Whatever it is associated, the data have been covered. So the metadata informs the user who, like, what is this, when it came, where it came, why it came, for what reason, how it has been generated, which source it is you can say regarding. Okay, and the metadata allows the data to be traced to a known origin and the known quality. So this is the information regarding the metadata. One question was based upon that. And the elements of standardization, sir has covered a lot of things with the element of standardization, but I am interested in telling you about this three different forms of this metadata geographical data set, which we are generally dealing in my our QGIS or this open source platform. Generally, like, what is the metadata, what data we are taking, if it is raster data, if it is vector data, what processed has been done behind that to bring it. Like, as I have collected the data from Diva GIS for the India administrative map, so you might have seen in the bottom of that all the information associated with that has been given. If not, if you bring it, if you download the data, you go to that property table, you'll be able to see which kind of data it is, from where the source it came, what projection system it is falling upon, what extent it is having. So like that, we'll be able to see those things with our data sets. So other information is like spatial data. Spatial data will tell you about, it is having this latitude longitude of that, or it is exactly whatever we are spatial data, like spatial maps and these things. Attribute data, spatial data which generally speaks about the raster data sets. Attribute data, which generally speaks about the vector data sets. The standard format files should include rules for the transfer of geometry, transfer of link between geometry and attribute data. As you remember, how I have got this land use land cover data from Bhuvan, the thematic map, and then I brought it in my QGIS with the link. Okay, with the link I have brought it, and how I'll able to show you all the attributes of the different land use land cover map of the MP, Maharashtra or Tamil Nadu. I have brought and I showed you the attribute data, transferred data, and the metadata. So all this will be there with your this standardization of the element, because a particular element having their own standard in these kind of data sets or these kind of options. So that's what I have covered for today's class. Okay, let's go to QGIS and we'll bring our layers here. Okay, layer, add vector layer.
Ma'am, I have two questions regarding assignment.
Which assignment?
Ma'am, I have some questions
Okay,
regarding assignment.
okay, this week. Okay, yes.
One minute. Ma'am.
Okay,
Only two questions, ma'am.
okay, which question you are asking?
Ma'am. OGC stands for retrieving and alerting features description.
Oh,
WPF.
just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. I might have spoke about this OGC. OGC stands for, yeah. OGC is Open Geospatial Consortium, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you asked me it stands for.
OGC standards for retrieving and alerting features description is WCS, WPS, WFS, or WMS.
It's WPS. No, WFS. Web feature option is there. I actually, I don't know. I kept one slide on that question. I'm very sorry. I don't know. I kept one slide. Yeah, maybe I didn't save. Okay, sorry. I'll check again and I'll keep and I'll give this file to you. One more slide was there on this question only. OGC stand for. Uh, okay, okay. No, from the lecture only I have found this question. Okay, I'll add today only. Am going to upload this file. You can see I will add one more slide. I
Okay,
don't know. I
okay.
missed that
And
slide.
ma'am,
Yeah.
one thing, ma'am,
Yes.
in Geo server, WPS stands for, but in your slide, okay, what options are available in four options? These options are not available, ma'am. One is web public service, web processing service, web personal service, and web professional service. Which one?
Uh,
WPS.
see. Okay. See, I have made this slide. So WFS is the web feature service provide an interface allowing the request for geographical feature to access the web
Okay.
platform. Okay. What you
Okay.
asked? One more problem.
And WPS stands for
WPS is, come again with your options. Web
Web
processing
Public
services.
Service.
World
Only.
that is a bit correction is needed. That is web processing services. Okay, fine.
But not option is not there.
I guess option B will be the correct option. It can be web or world.
It's Wide
Yeah, yeah,
Processing
yeah,
Service.
yeah. World processing
That's why
services.
I asked.
Yeah, yeah. You can go with that option. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Okay.
And ma'am,
Yes.
one question regarding week 5 assignment.
Okay. Which question?
I think um, question number 8.
Can you just tell me about that question?
Um, Commission error for urban class.
Commission error for assignment number 5. Okay. Okay, let
5.
let
Question
me
number
open.
8.
I might be having that document with me.
I
Okay.
think there is some wrong in answer.
Okay. Assignment 5, week 5
5.
assignment. Okay.
Week 5 SN.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Ah, I told you na I have solved that problem in the class. I
Yes, yes.
remember. है ना?
You solved problem.
Huh,
Yes,
so
but I
that
think in
option is
option was wrong.
no, no.
Wrong.
Sometimes they might be having the ABCD kind of option. Sometimes, yeah. This I solved and I
Value.
told also this question was
Ma'am,
wrong.
yes, yes, yes. Urban class is 5.6. This is the commission error, but in option is 13 point something.
Yeah, wait.
1 mark deducted. That's
Yes,
why. This
water
is
class commission
yes,
error of water would
yes,
be
but
13.68. Yeah,
100%. But in our question, they are asked for commission error for
urban class.
urban class.
This is
Yes.
misprint might be there. Okay, no issue. I told you in that class this question only I
Okay,
have
ma'am. But
taken. Uh,
yes, but my 1 mark is deducted. That's all.
I understood. But for the exam, you please be very careful. In that, they won't do any. You can say any this edit issues.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what we.
Actually, in during revision, I have noticed.
Ha.
And during revision, I have follow
Yeah.
your slide only because that
Yeah.
slide is 90 pages is not possible for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just for the
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Can I go back to my this thing?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. I'm trying again one more time. We'll see. Okay. See here, this grass is one of the option as I have thought. This is one tool which we have to install with the software. So this is also one of the tool. Okay, let's go with this interpolate with this saga tool. Saga is also so I want to interpolate this IMDTN with this rainfall data. Okay, so I'm giving the extent output extent it will ask. So it will be my use the select extent. So array, no, not like that. Don't want to select like this. Okay, they will give you a lot of options to go with, so you have to select properly. Layer, so I have layer Tamil Nadu one. I'll do okay, and then I don't want to give any other thing, I just want to save it. So save to file, giving here. Okay, let's see how it will come. IMD interpolated wrong target grid. Okay, why it is asking for grid? See, here it is loading IMD. Ah, ah, inverse distance weightage. Yeah, I hope no error should. Task completed. Okay, but I'm not seeing any raster with me. Okay, some issue will be there with this. That's why projection is fine. This, see, we have to check the inputs data. When this kind of error will come, we have to go through the things whatever we have input. So okay, I don't want to give any other thing. I'm trying whatever interpolation options are there. Okay, so we'll be able to get this. Yeah, I got it finally. You see, but the thing is, we have to clip it. Raster can be clipped. You see the range of interpolated map. Saw this? Hello, are you there?
Yes, yes.
So now you see how I'll make it is colorful map. And I was telling you about when raster is there, we have to go to identity tool, right? You see here, this is the identify feature tool. If you go, it will show on the each pixel what is the value of our. See here, you can select the study reason, and I'm interested in my interpolated value. So that is 33.29 in that pixel. So like that, if we select another one, it will ask us. So we can change, like it is coming as a tree kind of shape. I want it in table format. So I can see. So like this IMD value, I want it in. So layer selection, like that, we can look into the different feature. See interpolated band. So value will be 34.6. So different pixel having different values. Okay. So now we'll be having the interpolated. See this. This is having this pixel I have selected. See the value of this interpolate 31.9. See this one which I am selecting 11.24. Means lesser value will be for darker shade and see here na white and red. Now I want to clip it for Tamil Nadu. Okay, first I will do that. So I'll go to raster. Now I'll got this raster of interpolated map. I'll do extraction because I want to clip it. See, when we select extraction, it is giving me clip raster by extent or mask layer. So extent, when we don't have any shape file with us, we are just a rectangular, we are going to select. Here we have the layer. So I'm going to mask it. Something came. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will mask. Okay. So masking my interpolated as input layer, mask layer will be my Tamil Nadu boundary. I don't want to change the CRS. You can change the projection system. Like till now, here when I opened my new QGIS, here it didn't ask. See, it worked also. Sometimes it happened. You have to close and open again your QGIS. And if you are not making any mistake in your procedure, if you are making mistake in procedure, then it may it's not that issue. Okay. So you have to follow the so clipped one. Now I am interested in the clipped. Okay, clipped. This will be TNIMB. Okay, I'll do run. I hope I will get. No, it didn't came. Sometimes it didn't came. So what you have to do, when you do extraction, that time it will ask some, you can say like, supporting values of non not da- no s- not set option, like assign a specific no data value. So you just do scrolling, just don't keep any value, just scroll with your mouse. So you'll be getting some this minus 9999 kind of value. So just do this, and then in your assign no data option, okay, no other place, okay, and then again you try to save this file. Okay, I'm giving one. Okay, give the run. Is it worked? No, it didn't work because it didn't extract it. Okay, let me use input layer. Okay, set output file resolution. It's not needed. No. Then I will check the another clip option. As I told you na, if we are not doing any mistake in our procedure, we should we will go for another tools also. So now I'm going to check with the raster, clip raster by extent. Last time I have used mask layer. So now I'm having this clip interpolated IMD as input. Clipping extent I'm going to give select use layer extent, which I'm going to keep Tamil Nadu boundary. Do okay. Here no data value. I'm just scrolling. I'm not keeping any value here. Going to save this file. Give run. Okay. 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 What is the issue? Let me check here. Clip. Okay. Vector overlay. Raster clip. Clip raster by extent. Clip raster extraction. Clip raster with polygon. Let's try this. Interpolation Tamil Nadu boundary. Save file to. Okay. Okay. Mm, yeah, I have got it. See this map. See, I got it right. So you have to try. Okay, this is open source softwares are like that. It will take your time, but you will be learning whatever tool you are using. So, like, I know, okay, this tool won't work, so I can go for another same tool which can work at this time. Okay, so now, okay, I got this interpolated map of this IMD data which I have hypothetically created, and I got this raster. So now I want to make it like in proper color. Like for rainfall data, it should be like bluish color. So I'll go to that layer property of this interp Tamil Nadu, which I have made this interpolated raster. I'll go to pseudo unique color or any color I can select. Select this, click classify. Uh, oh, okay, I'll go to single pseudo color, so it will show you not discrete value in the range. So okay, so continuous I'm keeping equal interval. So you can change your minimax if you want also, or else you just keep it like that. Do up. Okay, so it's now it is coming. See, so red color it is showing you the lesser precipitation or rainfall, and the blue color is showing you the good precipitation. So you can see this reason. I just have hypothetically created, it's not actual data, so don't mind these values. You just off your this thing, you can keep it also. So I will show you how to, this 10 more minutes are there, I will show you how to make it in a proper map. Okay. Okay, any question? This is interpolation. Okay, you can go with
No,
any other uh, pseudo option, like, okay, let me try this blues option. So it looks like that. Rainfall generally represents like blue and greenish shade combination is there. One, here it is. Yeah. So higher value will be, I want to invert it. So how to invert this color band? I'll go, I have just clicked here. Go to invert color band. I'll do apply, do okay, fine. So it showed me the higher value. You can see the values also. You just have to drag down. If you want to change the range, you will go for graduated. One more option was there now, which I showed you. So like that you can go. Let's change the color of IMD station and change the symbology. So you'll go to symbology. I want to change the color of my station and design also. This circular I'm not liking, so I just give some other plus sign I'll give. Okay, now I'll give the color change of yellow, green is there, right? Blue color I'll give. Okay, blue will appear or not, I have to check. So how I'll check? I'll just keep it here, I'll do apply, and I'll check, is it, no, it's not visible properly. So we'll go for red color once, do okay. Like that you can make a proper map. Red is also dark here. Which color shall I go, guys? Yellow. This also not appearing much. Okay, I'll select some other design so it may appear. So we can increase the size of this dot also from here if you want, based upon your choices. Okay, let's keep it triangle. Okay, so you can see this are the stations. These are the rainfall station. This is the raster. Now I want to keep my boundary properly, so I'll keep it first a hollow outline black. Now this black color I'm going to change as red color. Okay, so it should appear hollow. If you want to bring any layer at top, you just have to drag it to the top, so it will see how it's looking now. Nice, right? And then you go to project, map layout, just give her any name, do okay. Go to add a map item, drag it, whatever you have made, it will come here. To move the map, I told you, you have to select this option to move the map, zoom it, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so like that you can move. Okay, so you keep it. Now I will tell you in map, one more map, how you will add. Okay, few more minutes are there. I'll quickly first keep all the properties of this map. So what should be the property? Guys, please one by one, just tell me what are the properties should be kept in a map. Map layout should cover, right?
yes, ma'am. Scale bar,
So let's
and then
keep
north
the
legend.
scale bar. Okay, so it came correctly. See, so it, if your projection is fine, the scale bar will be appropriate. If your projection is not fine, it will show some random values. So for Tamil Nadu, 150 kilometer, it's showing in a scale bar is fine. Then north arrow, as you told, north arrow, I have added. Okay, and then legend. Okay, so legend will be how to keep the legend, or like, let me change the legend way. I'm not liking this very discrete values. So I just want to change, because I have taken unique value. It won't show the range. To get the range, I'll go to pseudo color. Pseudo color will also a discrete value. Why it is showing multiband? No. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, fine. Okay. So it will show you how many classes, whatever you assign. Here you just have to keep it, and then it will show you the classes. So I'm just assigning. If you have more classes, it will be more variation. So it will look good. That's why I'm selecting more classes. So see, it will show you. I want it to range variation. No. Okay, we'll go with this option. Quantile 5. Okay, fine. Then I'll go here to map layout. I'll delete this, and I'll again add this legend. And that legend, now to not to change in my map, I will just uncheck this auto update option. You're seeing? So you will be able to remove whatever you want to remove from here. So I'm not interested in this interpolated map. I'll select all, delete. I just want to keep all this value. If you want to rename this, so you can rename like Tamil Nadu boundary or study area or whatever you can keep. Sorry, boundary. Okay. Here I am the stations. Here the interpolated map. So it will be the rainfall in mm. Okay. So like that you can create any of this Z value data if you have with you. Can create. If you want to give the legend heading, I mean title, you can give here. If you want to this change this value, because it is very larger decimal it is taking, so I'm just giving 20.83, 30.57. Oh, I'm just removing more than 2 decimal value, so my map will look appropriate. Okay, then 40.069, so I'll keep 07. Okay, you can edit whatever you want to edit here. So here just you have to do auto update off. Okay, so this will be your rainfall. Now you want to increase the font here in that legend property itself, you will be having font option. Just have to drop down this option. Okay, title will, you want it to bold and increase the size a bit, so you see legend have been bold. And whatever items you kept in item font, you just want to increase the size, just increase the size around 18, because bold I have kept it 20 for legend. I just keep like this. If you want to add any color, you can add color also into this. How you will add? Select the frame option. Here background option is there. In that background you can change the color, you see. Okay, so I am just keeping normal white color, I'm not liking any color. Okay, so here also, and then this is fine. If you have any, if you have any image of any symbol or something, you can add image also. See, add picture. So what I am interested to show this IMD station, so what will I do? I'll go to Google. I'll ask, show this logo. I am okay, I want to keep it in my map. Okay, so okay, IMD logo. Sometimes when we prepare from any map from our own organization or authority, we need to keep it in our map what we have created. Okay, So I'll download this thing, save this image as in my folder. Just I want to show you, if you have any image, how to bring it in your map. Okay, so this is the image jpg format. I saved it in my file. Now I'll go. So what I did, I just have taken this picture option. I got this rectangle. Now I will double click on that. So here it will ask you main property, it will ask you image source. You go to your browse your file from here. So just have to get this class nptel. I have saved IMD. There it is. IMD med department. Do okay. See now. It's looking nice, right? So you'll be able to locate this logo here with your map. Fine. And then one more option. This rectangle. So I want grid to appear here, right? So let me just keep my map properly. Okay. Next class I will show you how to make map inside a map. So don't worry. I feel today it's not able to cover. So I'll just make a frame. I'll add grid. Grid option is there. I'll add grid. Go to modify grid. Then you give any uh, range. So it will fall in the range of, okay, let me keep one. So we have to check like as per our location. So one is fine for here. So line style I'm changing because it's too much dark for me. I don't like. So I change the transparency also. How you change? You go to the color, go to this transparency option. Be able to decrease the transparency. Then you go to draw coordinate. So you'll be able to draw decimal with suffix I want. And for the left and right borders I want vertical. So I'm changing this style. The font is very small. I just want to make it appear. So I am keeping it at 12 is fine, or 14 I'll keep. Yeah, it is appearing fine. The decimal will be appearing more in decimal. So I'm going to keep it just one decimal. So coordinate precision will be 1. Here I changed. So see the map. This is my map. Now I'll going to export. Go to layout here. Go to export as image. Save your image in your output file, which is IMD Tamil Nadu. Okay, give it whatever resolution you want to give. It's prepared. So you go to your folder. Now you'll be able to get your data sets class output. I have saved here. What is IMD Tamil Nadu? You see the image will be appearing here. Got it? Fine. So like that he'll be getting. Okay. Thank you, class. Now I'll be wrapping up the class. Thank you so much.